Well, hello there, and welcome to Loot, Die, Repeat, a show where a bunch of us schmucks. I'm just gonna roll with that from now on.
Every time.
It kind of makes me want bagels for some reason.
Schmucks and schmear. We roll dice, we laugh at each other, and we sit around and tell some epic stories known as Dungeons and Dragons. And we are so excited to report that just after a few episodes, we have already become a Twitch affiliate.
Yay! Thank you guys!
Thank you so much for all the follows. And you can now subscribe. You can link your free Amazon Twitch Prime accounts if you have those. Or, even better, you can actually subscribe and just watch us every week. Hopefully have fewer and fewer technical difficulties. Right, Dee?
Help me.
And of course, if you have missed any episodes, you can go on our YouTube channel and you can check those out as well. You can certainly subscribe and leave some likes and maybe some shares. You know, we want to get this out to as many people as possible to enjoy the story with as many people as possible. But enough with the formalities.
Nope, wait, one more. We're going to be going live on our Twitter. So if you've got a Twitter, hop on. We're at Loot, Die, Repeat. It's kind of blank right now, but it will be filled up with fun and some maybe behind-the-scenes stuff, too.
Maybe even pictures at halftime today.
Ooh! Hint, hint, wink, wink. Spoiler
Only if we
alert.
get 5 subscribers, though.
Alright, now we can go back.
All right, can we start?
Yeah.
Any other announcements anyone has?
I love you. Other than that,
Like, what kind of love?
agape.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. All right. Well, let us jump into tonight's episode of Loot, Die, Repeat.
You missed the intro scene.
Yeah, where's my
Oh.
intro?
Hey!
All
Yeah, it's
right.
different.
It's always going to be different.
We can
All
never
right.
I
get
just write
sued.
down doo-doo-doo.
Okay.
We can never get sued.
Having come to the city of Waterdeep from various corners of the Sword Coast, our ragtag group of adventurers experienced a convergence of their fates in the midst of a public execution at the market square in the city of Splendor. As the nooses were about to go taut, a mysterious figure appeared through a portal in the gathering storm clouds above the city. After the figure summoned monstrous allies to its side, this disparate group of warriors jumped to the aid of those around them. Rhaegar, Eli, Jax, Melsine, Vincent, Hold, Sola, and Morthos all attacked and drove back the enemies, helping carry those worse off than themselves to the Gallery of Light. There they made introductions and began to come together, recognizing that they were stronger together than they ever could be alone. After deciding to see what they could find out about the attack and trying to track down the prisoners at the insistence of Jax, Volothamp Gadarm, a wealthy scholar, interrupted their conversation and asked them to find his lost friend, Floon Bragmar. Floon had last been seen at the Yawning Portal. Agreeing to try to find Floon, and upon receiving a reward for their bravery in the market square from Lightkeeper Thren Duin, the overseer of the Gallery of Light, the party were healed by the clerics at the temple and started off on their journey to find Volo's friend. After stopping at the market square and learning that at least 2 of the prisoners escaped and that the City Watch had a lead on one of the little ones,
a reason we wanted to go upstairs. I can't remember what it was though.
Upstairs just gives you a better view of what's going on.
Okay.
It's basically an open,
We wanted information.
kind of like theater style,
Okay.
2 levels.
Can I roll an insight check to see if the guy is lying about his friend being killed?
Sure.
Insight from across the bar.
Total liar.
21.
21. Yeah, you think he's telling the
I
truth?
think he's telling the truth.
Yeah. He seems pretty angry and wants to kill this half-orc.
I see the scuffle break out. I look up and then I look at the curiosities even closer.
Okay. Vincent is paying no mind to what is going on.
Morthos goes back to drinking his beer and doesn't give 2 craps about it.
All right, very
As
good.
does Rhaegar.
All right.
Eli is still a little tipsy, and he turns around and he
I
goes,
loved it.
"This is great. I got a silver on the big one. Who wants to place bets?"
I will bet 2 shots that the little one at least gets a good hit in.
You got a deal.
Just as she says that, the little one, poof, knocks, and spittle and
Trigger!
blood goes flying.
I turn and yell, "Big D!" My friend Big D back there. Big D! 2 shots. 2 shots.
Bugger.
Bugger you too, buddy.
Hold, Sola.
Hold is standing, and he's going to move closer and watch, but react in no other way.
Okay. And Sola?
Sorry. I'm gonna run in between and try and break him up.
Okay.
Of course.
What is
She's-
that?
Guys! We must unite together and face
No
against
one
a
can
common
hear you.
enemy.
Knock
No one
her
can
out.
hear you over the screams and the cheers of the crowds. You look up and you see the aristocrats and some of the nobles above. They're kind of on the edge of their seats, big smiles on their faces. I mean, this is what they have come to see: is action like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna still try to break him
And
up.
so I need you to roll either an athletics or acrobatics check, depending on how you're trying to
It's
break
gonna be
through.
fun, guys.
How are you trying to break through the crowd?
I am going to make not athletics, so I'm gonna just do flips and jump on tables.
Okay.
Try and get
So
in the
roll
middle,
an acrobatics check.
because I suck at athletics.
Metagaming.
Oh,
You suck at that.
11.
11. All right.
bad-
So
it's a bad dice
you
day.
run up and then you kind of parkour, jump 1 foot onto the billiards table, which is right next to it, and then jump off. You misgauge the jump and your foot slips a little bit. You don't fall on your feet. You're able to jump higher over the first layer of the crowd,
Okay.
and you get kind of a person back behind, and you see at this point the half orc is on top of the guy, just wailing on him. Boom, 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 and it's kind of, he's got a mostly bald head, kind of almost a Friar Tuck cut, and with the tattoos, and he's trying to get his arms up, and she gives one more shot, poof, and as she does, you see that his eyes kind of roll up in his head and go over, and his 4 buddies who were there, kind of holding people back, who one of them right in front of you immediately starts to jump on top of her and just pound her and kick her.
I'm going to yell stop again. Do I get heard?
Yeah, they're not listening. They're not.
Yeah, they're not
doing
listening.
anything.
I'm gonna attempt to break it up.
All right, I need you to roll athletics.
Okay.
And you have advantage because you're coming from behind the guy.
Oh, good. Real good. Oh, it was a 17.
It also is a
7.
1, so.
7.
Yeah.
You start pulling, and you're not getting, and she's trying to stand up, but there's 4 of them now who are coming after her, and then one, she lets out a guffaw as the air kind of leaves her body, and she's there trying to defend herself. You are behind the guy, but you're not really getting anything.
Getting anything?
Trying to do anything else? Anyone else? You guys all just continue
I
to
walk
walk?
over to Hold and I say, "Do you think you should stop them from fighting?
They're not hurting anyone.
They're
Just
hurting
bullying
each
each
other."
Probably for fun. Have you ever been in a bar?
Yes.
Okay.
So Eli sees Sola trying
Struggling.
her hardest, and he rolls his eyes, and he gets up slowly with his drink, and he kind of scurries on over, and he tries to get you out of the way.
Well, you have to fight through all the other people around them first.
Right.
So I need you to roll.
To make sure, I'm holding my drink real high.
So roll your athletics with disadvantage.
Oh, good.
Roll for skill.
Roll first.
Athletics?
Yeah.
14.
So you're there. You're kind of like
This is
pushing
not,
people in their face, very uncomfortable.
Coming through. Move. Watch out.
You get up there, and Sola's there, kind of on the back of one of them, trying to clamp him down, kind of like an arm bar.
Right.
And he's kind of like, who's this on top of me? While the other three are just pounding. The half orc gets another punching on one of them, but she's being overwhelmed. You can see that she's starting to get a little topsy. As one hits her, pooh! Her eyes roll back in her head. She falls back, and one kind of takes out a knife and goes up just as her eyes kind of come back, and she sees it and kind of catches it right before it fillets her.
Okay.
What are you doing, Sola? Because
Me?
Yep, you're up next.
I'm gonna jump off the guy. I'm failing miserably, and I'm gonna try and run and tackle the one with the knife.
Okay, roll a strength check. Roll athletics.
Athletics?
Yep.
12.
Okay, you 9. You
Yes!
tackle him. You tackle him, and the blade goes flying and end over end and kind of lands on the floor. And the half orc is clearly took a heavy blow and is trying to get back to her feet. Hold. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Sola.
When I tackle him and I kind of nail him down, I'm just gonna say like, "Stop this," sort of a thing.
Okay.
You're killing her.
You big
Did
meanie.
people notice the knife go flying?
Yes. You presume so. It was a pretty evident thing.
Did
It was
they
very
see where it
grand.
landed? Or
Um,
were they not paying attention?
You have no idea.
Okay.
Are you asking for yourself or people?
I'm going to walk over amidst and pick up the knife.
Okay, so roll perception to
Okay.
know to see if you know where it went.
21.
Yeah, you see it over there, kind of below, underneath one of the billiard racks where they have the pool sticks, basically.
Okay. I'm going to head over that direction and see if I can pick it up without anybody really noticing me do it.
Go over there, roll your sleight of hand.
Can I guidance myself?
Well, since we're not really running this as a combat, but
Okay.
otherwise it technically would be an action. But go ahead, sleight of
Okay.
hand with your guidance as you kind of are muttering under your breath as you go to do it.
Ooh,
nice.
23.
Yep, you have a dagger in your possession, and you
Okay.
think you were pretty stealthy in grabbing that guy.
Does anything stand out about the dagger?
Pretty straightforward
Okay.
dagger.
As soon as Hold sees a knife
Yep.
flying around, he's gonna run out.
Okay. Hold can roll athletics for me, please,
For what?
to break through the crowd and get up to them.
Ants. Hopefully. 18.
So Hold, you stand up, and you stand about 2 feet taller than most of them, as you just begin to run in and start. Whereas Eli was kind of like gently pushing people's faces back. You're kind of like Fezzik from right Princess Bride, right? Everybody move! And you just throw people by, running in, and as you get there, there's one that Sola has on the ground, one that's kind of knocked out, and then 2 that are there, like kind of looking at you, looking at the guy. What do you want to do?
The girl?
Looking at the girl, yeah.
I will.
Half orc.
I'm trying to get in between the 2 people and the half orc and the little guy on the ground.
Okay. So you can do
So
that.
that's what I'm going to do.
Yep.
And I'm going to say, fights are okay, knives are not.
They look at you. Their eyes kind of grow wide. And as
But
you
I
say
put my
that,
fists up.
you put your fist up. And as you say that, you also hear another voice that rings out over the crowd, right? It from the barkeep across the way. Say, "That's enough! No killing in my portal! Get out of here!
Agreed.
Bugger off!"
But when Big D talks, you listen.
And as he does, you see that he pulls out a giant great sword that he just kind of holds up, and he looks at you and he said, "Don't make me come over there." And the two guys look back at him, look back at you and Sola now kind of wrestling with their other guy, and they reach down and pick up their unconscious friend and start making their way out, assuming you let them. Sola, are you gonna let? He stops
I'm
struggling.
just gonna say, your town was attacked today. We should unite together and stop these petty fights.
Ugh. I'm sorry for her. Can you leave?
They don't say anything. They look at you and give you some very dirty looks, utter a couple of curses at you as they go,
I know,
and
right?
carry their friend off.
I put my fist down.
Okay.
And I attempt to wake up the orc.
The orc is awake. She looked like she had been knocked out, and then she kind of came to right before the dagger was about to skewer her.
It's that orcish blood.
And so the crowd kind of disperses and goes back to their drinks, and the orc is there kind of breathing heavy, sitting on the ground, looks up at you.
Yeah, I extend my hand out to help her up.
She takes it.
It was a strain probably to pick her up, I'm sure.
Not really. I mean, she's big.
Yeah.
She's maybe like 6.5, 7 feet. Hard to tell. Certainly larger than the normal. She looks at you. She says, "Thank you. I appreciate that so much." And she has a very deep underbite, tusks that kind of come up pretty high. You can tell that the orc blood in her runs strong, perhaps a little stronger than the human blood. She's a half orc, but very, very clear orc features. Dark black hair and kind of brown leather armor with furs. Actually, mostly furs. It's not even look like armor. More clothing. It doesn't seem to provide her much protection. More brown cloth and furs. And she just thanks you, and she says, "Those little buggers, I had them, and they overwhelmed me, and they were gonna try to kill me. I'll kill them."
It did seem like more than a bar fight. What happened?
You saw it. They attacked me.
Right. After you pummeled their friend.
After he attacked me first.
Is everything settled now,
Yes.
my lady?
Yagra.
Yagra. Hold.
Yagra Stonefist.
Hmm.
You're pretty strong, huh?
People say that.
Well, once I get healed, maybe can have a drink and we'll see who is the strongest.
Would you like a drink now?
Yes.
The bar's right up there. I think his name is Big D.
Vernon.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
of course. Yeah. Thanks. She kind of turns around and just starts kind of slowly making her way up there.
Is everyone else okay? Is your drink all right?
I'm fine.
Very valiant effort.
Barkeep,
Sola.
one of the barmaids comes around. I'm sorry, and gives you 2 shots. And yep,
I give one to her. I'm gonna give one to Yagra. Mine to Yagra.
she's walked past you. You'd have to go up to her and tap her on. You could do that.
Yeah.
Yep. So you go tap her on the shoulder. She turns, looks at you. That's what I like to see. She just downs it real quick and kind of puts it on the bar.
Valiant effort, Sola. You reacted quickly once there was real danger.
Thank you for stepping in.
No problem.
I stepped in too.
You did great.
Thanks, man. you did an awesome job too.
All right, so the scene is the
So-
crowd breaking up?
Yeah, crowd breaks up. Everybody's kind of going back to their business.
Head back to our table.
The 7 of you are all kind of back at your place. Some of you have been briefed, some of you have not on all the information that you've had. Vincent is still transfixed by his curios over in the corner.
Somebody want to go get the Wonder Boy so we can leave?
How about you go get him?
I don't like Wonder Boy.
I don't either. I don't know what his deal is. Hey,
I'll go over.
okay. Yeah, you do that.
So I go right on over to
Rygar
to
goes over
Vincent.
there, and you see now he's looking at, there are several glass cases, and it says, curios from Undermountain and beyond. And you can see he's there, some of them odd, wriggling troll finger, gauntlet with steam coming off of it, potions that are bubbling, and he's just kind of going,
Grab him by
looking
the
at
ear,
each of
drag
these
him
different
away.
things.
Does something interest you, wizard?
All of these interest me. Don't you see what these things are? Maybe
I-
you should get, what's his name, Holt. There's this mechanical hand over here.
I don't know much of them. What do you know?
Well, that's what I'm trying to find out. I don't know if I remember any of these things in my readings. I want to make an Arcana check, see if anything stands out.
Sure, roll Arcana.
And it starts. What's our 11.
I mean, there are several things that seem like they would be magic. It's hard to tell because A, you're behind glass, you can't touch any of them and get a feel for it. B, without really concentrating, and you've seen your master take time to be able to identify different items. You haven't learned that yet, but you usually can get a sense of whether something is magical if you can touch it, but because you can't touch it, you're not really able to discern. Some of them do look more like they certainly would be magic, especially the wand with a little glow to it, and but otherwise you can't tell if it's more just kind of an alchemical thing or if it is a tinkered mechanical thing. It's hard to say.
All right. Well, I trust you guys are done fooling around over there.
Yeah, but I've been meaning to ask you. Now, have you come across anything in your research of the planes beyond?
Very little.
Okay, I thought I might ask.
It might be wise to see my master. He might know something that I can't help you with.
And who is your master?
Nain. Master
Nain?
Nain, yes.
And where can I find Master Nain?
Usually at his tower.
And where is his tower?
It's, what is it?
In the C word.
Seaward.
Nain Gate Tower.
Nain?
Nain.
N-A-I-N.
Would
Well,
I
thank
have
you.
heard that conversation?
You would not.
Okay.
Rygar, this is all Rygar and Vincent across the room.
Thank you, wizard. I shall take that information and use it very well. Now, shall we rejoin the group?
Yes. I believe I'm done here.
Okay, so you two make your way back, and you are all together. No more fighting, no more arguing over who killed who. Python. And yeah, what are you guys gonna do? What are you talking about? Are you moving on? Staying?
I think we've got to go to the docks.
I agree.
What time of day is it?
Floon must be found.
Agreed.
It is, at this point, it took you about an hour to get here after hanging out at the Gallery of Light, getting healed, having your conversations. It's been about another hour or so that you guys have kind of
It's
had
like
some drinks.
6.
So you're looking at around
6
6
to 7.
p.m. It's getting closer to dusk. Sun has not quite set yet, although it will probably be setting in the next half an hour or so.
Is it really wise to go to the docks now? I mean, it's gonna get dark.
Lost time is never found again.
Yes, but neither are lost bodies. So, in interest of keeping my own,
I think we have the
intact.
cover
I
of
don't know.
darkness.
I like the dark.
Well, in my opinion,
Were you born in it? Or did you merely adopt it?
Hey, he is of noble and valiant heart. He returned my money purse when it was stolen from me.
Yeah.
That is
It's
right.
quite the.
Real,
And he jumped in.
Knight on shining armor.
And
there.
he jumped in when the town was being attacked.
I jumped in to try to save
we
you
all
from a
did.
fist
Oh,
fight.
absolutely. So why are you harping on him?
'Cause that's my thing. I harp
Please,
on everyone.
I harp on everything.
I know we're bonding. I know we're bonding. But the kind of activity we're looking for in the docks usually doesn't happen during the day.
Correct.
It happens at night.
Yeah, I don't think we can just waste time looking for this guy. We should hurry up. He might be in danger.
Floon must be saved.
He's definitely.
I want my 100 gold pieces. Let's go.
I would say he's definitely in danger. I think we should go.
I just
I've
start
got
to head
all
towards
the
the
information
door.
we need.
Okay.
I just start to head towards the door.
We don't need
I
See if
follow
anybody
her.
follows.
What?
Sit in the back.
Anyone else following Milsine out the door?
Yeah.
If she's going to the docks,
Oh,
I'm
she
following.
left? Yeah.
Okay. Now, really,
I'm gonna pull one of
Vincent's,
Wait for me!
Vincent's the only one who knows how to get down to the docks. You have general direction south.
So we all get outside and then we just stand there because we're going. I have no idea where to go.
Did we catch Vincent up already?
No.
No, no one did.
I have.
I'm just willing to go.
So,
Where are we going, guys? Let me
Vinny,
follow.
we've come to the realization that we don't know where we are or where we're going. We just have to go to the dock wards. We're looking for a warehouse.
Is that where Floon is?
That's what we think.
What's at the Is it what warehouse? Is there a logo or a
let
symbol?
me tell you,
Oh,
my friend Big D back in the bar. You know the guy with the great sword.
That's right.
He's probably compensating for
friendly
something.
type.
Yeah. He told me 5 ruffians followed Floon out 2 nights ago. They probably kidnapped him. They took him to a warehouse in the docks. You don't know this either, do you? Big,
I
tall,
have
and
not
scary.
heard yet. No.
Okay. And there's an insignia on the warehouse. We'll know it because there's a flying. What did I tell you it was?
Flying snake.
It's a flying snake.
The normal
snake.
kind.
Flying
Did,
snake.
did you say a flying snake?
That's what Big D told me. Yeah. Why?
That is disturbing.
Snakes
Well, I
don't
think-
fly.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with him on that
No,
one.
no,
I
no.
also find this
Where-
entire
Do you
thing
know
very
of it?
What do you
disturbing.
got?
Where
here?
I come from, I'm an investigator.
Okay.
Per se, from the distance you are with the rain, you can't really make out any details of it.
How many people did you say? Like about a dozen?
Yeah, about half a dozen.
They're all wearing.
Some heavily on. They're not all dead. You said some.
About half a dozen corpses, and
Yeah.
then there's 3 that are kneeling there.
Wow.
Well, we should find out what's going on here.
Are those people that are kneeling looting those people that are down?
No, the
No,
watch
they're-
guard have them at sword point. The city watch has everything all under control. I've told you to kind of move along. This is just what you're seeing unfold around you.
Should we
The
really
watch.
should we really be getting wrapped up in all this? I mean, we got things to do,
Well,
Seems a little above our pay grade.
right?
do any of them, from what Darren told me, there's nothing on these 3 guys that are bloody that would remind me of the 5 guys that followed out Floon?
From his description, he just said some shady guys followed him out.
All right.
He didn't really give any description beyond that. It does look like some of the dark armor that some of the corpses have on matches some of the, at least in general style, some of the armor of the 4 that you guys just broke up the fight with.
Got it.
But beyond that, again, no direct connections or anything like that.
3 men killed 12 people.
What happened here?
Move along. City business.
Okay.
People died. Can't you see?
Yeah, but they look a lot like the guys we just broke up a bar fight with.
Which bar?
Yawning Portal.
He leans over and kind of says something to one of the other watch, who goes with another guy, and they start going off in the direction of the yawning portal. Thanks for the information.
Okay. Well, we got.
What if we're part of city business? We were
You're not.
sent here. The attack in the city square earlier today. We were sent by the Temple of Light to, look into things like this. This is beyond city business. This is now spiritual realm business.
Roll deception check.
Absolutely.
Can I help her with that with my heavy nodding?
You are drunk.
Yeah.
It's more of a wobble.
Everything she said is correct.
Dang, I was right there too. 9.
Look. I don't know who you are. I don't think you know who you are. Appreciate the tip for the fight at the portal. You can move along. We've got this from here.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
It's raining anyway.
All right, so you guys continue on.
That is what you get for attempting to lie.
I would have mastered it now, so. But that was such a straight-faced lie. You wouldn't have.
Should have.
As you continue on, you see rows of tall, densely packed tenements that leave the streets below at this point in darkness.
Yeah.
So with what little light there is left, it really isn't peeking through the rain clouds or making its way to the city streets. Most of the street lamps have been smashed as well, and their candles stolen. The smell of salt air mixes with the smell of spring rains as well as excrement from the overflow of the sewage down here in the dock ward. This area is definitely not the same quality as the upper wards you came through. Vincent, you're leading the party down in the dock ward.
Yes.
I need you to roll an investigation check to find Candle Lane, which is where Eli.
20.
Woo! Yay! We're on it.
You,
It's right here.
in your mind, you have this picture of the city of Waterdeep, and for some odd reason, of all the different roads in the dock ward, Candle Lane just sticks in there.
Smells like Candle Lane.
And It is, as you have made your way from the yawning portal here, down here, it's kind of along the main road over here. And as you approach, there are, again, several tenements, but there are also several shops that are found leading up to the actual alleyway. It has a deep purple facade with a large glass show window filled with various curios, not unlike the ones that were in the yawning portal. And amidst the curios hangs a stuffed creature with a giant eye and floppy stalks hanging off its head.
Are they open?
All of these shops are open.
Well, if we're going down to the dockyard, maybe it's just me, but I think we should blend in. Let's I suggest we should get some fisher gear. I'm not against that. Who fishes at 7 o'clock at night?
In the rain.
You look
In
at
the
the
rain.
work.
Do we know
Work there. Get rain boots. Get
Which
fish
warehouse
pants.
that we're
I
after?
think
My money could
It's on
be better
Candle-
used.
It's on Candle Lane and it's
No
got the
war forged.
flying-
Hold on,
Word
guys,
is
you're talking over each other. Let one finish and then talk. Go ahead.
Well, rude. I'm gonna go to that store and I'm gonna pick out a manly outfit. One that's definitively
So you go
manly.
into
Fish store.
the fish store. Okay, which one? There's three of them.
Bass Pro Shops.
Hoops, bait and tackle, the fly shop, and half hitch tackle.
Oh, that
I
looks
think it's Coops.
cheap and that sells clothes for cheap.
None of them have clothes. They're fishing supply shops.
Any waders?
Yeah, like wading pants, like
Wading boots?
sure.
Yeah, they have
Flannel?
Yeah,
no flannels, but they'll have some.
I'll take the wading boot, like the wading pants.
Okay, so you go into Coop's Bait and Tackle. It's the closest one.
Sure.
And there's a skinny male there with a little goatee, kind of balding on the top, and
How old? How old?
his 30s. And he's there, and he sees you, comes, oh, hey, welcome. How can I help you?
Hi. I'm looking for pants, maybe some shoes. Shirt if
well,
you got one.
I don't have any shirts. Sorry about that. You have to go over to the mercantile. They have clothing over there. But if you need fishing gear, then
Yeah.
you can have some galoshes over there, and some waders and other.
I'll pick a pair of each.
All right. Oh, excellent. That'll
go.
be 8 copper for the boots and 3 silver for the galoshes.
Okay. Bloop, bloop.
Okay. So
I thought you were gonna
mark,
change that.
can mark that off, and you have yourself some boots and galoshes.
When y'all have
waders.
wet, soggy feet, don't come crying to me.
I'm okay with wet sauce.
I don't have shoes.
So after about 5 minutes, Jax rejoined you guys. I assume you're just waiting out in the street for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Tapping my toe.
Do you think anyone
Is anybody
may have
following
seen
us?
Bloom?
Roll perception.
I'm gonna skip out of my school of my
10.
privileges.
10. Not that you can tell.
I see the big one-eyed creature, and I'm fascinated with what's in this store.
Okay.
So I'd like to walk in.
I want to follow him in.
I'm going with you too.
All right.
Well, don't leave me here.
Jax. All right. Anyone else?
I'll go in.
Yeah.
So,
Not doing anything else.
all right. So everyone goes into Ye Old Zablob shop.
I see Bob Loves.
Blah, blah.
So I want to walk in and take a look around, and what else do I see now?
So, as you enter, a cloud of lavender-scented purple smoke trails out of the shop's door as you peer inside and make your way in. A small fire crackles on a hearth. You immediately see that every wall is painted purple, and every dusty knick-knack on the shelves is dyed deep violet to the degree that it can be. The hairless old gnome sitting cross-legged on the counter wears plum-colored robes. His cheeks are decorated with 9 purple face-painted eyes.
It's Prince.
That's what I was thinking too.
The gnome lowers a pipe with a squinty eye and exhales a cloud of lavender smoke before raising a hand. Hail and well met. Come browse the shelves of the most curious of curiosity shops in the world.
You a Zablob?
Well, who else would I be?
I just didn't know what a Zablob was.
Well, that's me.
What's with all the purple?
It's my favorite color.
That's easy enough.
As it should be. I mean, it's such a royal, majestic color.
Indeed, it is regal, majestic. That's me.
Why do you have eyes painted on your face?
Because I'm a beholder. Ha!
Okay.
I'm doing an Arcana check right away.
What kind of stuff do you have for sale here?
Oh, look around, look around. Lots of fun things from all around.
So what do I see?
Okay. You look around and you find lots of
I
different
needed to go
things.
shopping.
There's one little tray that has a label on it called Bead of Nourishment and Bead of Refreshment. And you see 2 different types of little marble-sized beads. A couple of them are small and brown, and a couple of them are small and blue. There are 6 brown ones and 4 blue ones. They're marked 1 gold apiece. You see a candle inside of a glass jar filled with water, and the candle is burning under the water. And there are 2 other candles. There are 2 other candles next to it of the same exact type, and that's marked 5 gold. As you look around, you see a helm that is there with kind of like a Viking horns coming off of it, and it just says Dread Helm, 10 gold. You see a suit of clothing that's hanging on the wall. It says Shiftweed. A 3 gold. Vial of blood. That's very viscous and vibrant red from an unknown creature. It says 5 gold.
It's not purple.
There are a couple of a pouch, a little display case with 4 4-leaf clovers in them, 20 gold apiece. There's a small gemstone that flickers with small crackles of lightning, 25 gold. There's an old ornate key with a Triforce symbol on the back center of it for 4 gold. There's an assortment of gnarled wooden talismans, each one kind of socketed in the back as if to be affixed to something, marked for 50 gold apiece. Those are the things that stick out to you. There's some other like paintings and just kind of odds and ends, urns and vases and kind of decor type things. But those all are the types of, are the items that strike you as perhaps the most useful.
As I was about to say, aren't we in a hurry to look at Floon, to go get Floon? I see the little orb of direction, and I kind of walk right up to there, looking at it.
Oh, that would catch your eye, Missy.
It would be quite helpful, yes.
Well, it should mercantile. Mag has some.
Okay.
I don't have such mundane items as torches, unless they burn underwater or something, you know.
I'd like to buy one of your candles
Be my guest.
and that key.
All right, that'll be 9 gold.
I hand it over.
Okay, mark off your 9 gold, and you have the key.
How much were the beads of nourishment and what was the other one?
Refreshment.
Refreshment.
They are 1 gold apiece.
Okay.
There's 6 of brown beads and 4 blue beads. He sees you looking at them, and he kind of comes up to you. He says, "The nourishment, they'll fill your tummy for." I always have new things in that people are interested in.
Do you know anyone by the name of Floon?
Floon? What's he look like?
He has reddish blonde hair, early 30s.
That's all I have written down.
Yeah, they do.
He looks wealthy. A man that I feel like you would be.
You'd stand out here. You would definitely stand out here.
Actually, a couple of days back, there were 2 such men, looked quite similar, were jumped right outside my shop here, and carried away down the alley.
Was this
Jumped?
2 days ago?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which way? Down the alley?
Right down the alley here in Candle Lane.
Thank you.
Just 2.
Well, they were jumped by a bunch of brigands.
Who's
2
the
men
second
jumped
person?
He was with.
I thought a bunch of people took him
Floon
out of
was
the bar.
with someone.
They followed him out.
Yeah.
Floon was with someone else.
Were
I
you
read.
not listening to my story? I was so concise.
Don't you remember when Big D said that?
Big D,
I
my
was
friend.
a little focused on some other aspects of the whole Big D thing.
Bet you were.
Gotcha.
So 5 guys followed him out. Obviously jumped him right
out here. That's so serendipitous.
That would have been Floon and Rainier, if memory serves correct.
Had a lot of alcohol tonight.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so let's go.
Anyone else want anything?
Yeah, give me 2 of those beads.
Which ones?
The refreshment and nourishment. One of each.
One of each, of course. That'd be 2 gold.
And what is that blood? Can you tell me more about that?
I too was interested in that.
Hell if I know.
Blood of
It's blood of something. It's
What are you?
Nothing's
vegan?
It's
innocent.
kind of neat when you go back and forth. It's like a almost a gel as it goes.
How much is it?
5 gold.
How about I give you 3 gold? You don't even know what it is.
Neither do you.
That's why I'm giving you 3 gold. It's better than nothing.
Persuade me.
Give him the thing. You don't need it.
He's looking at him right now, but you can roll with advantage because she's helping.
2 1s coming up.
Boom.
Was it persuasion?
Yeah.
It's a 9.
Dang.
5 gold.
Modifier is better than
I
that.
know. All right, I'll give you the gold. So it's 7 with the
7 total. Yeah. You can mark that off. Okay. Very good.
3 of your unbreakable arrows.
You know, you're gonna
Course.
have to chase the arrows every time you shoot one.
But of
Not
course.
if he hits the creature. Huh. You sure you don't more?
Positive.
I don't think you're in a place to judge. You don't even have shoes on. So.
I said from my description I never had shoes on.
I don't wear shoes.
Yeah, but you're metal,
Yeah.
so like you're kind
Can
of.
I
built
interest
in
any of you
shoes.
ladies in this nice shift weave? Just got it in.
What's a shift?
Yeah, what's
What
it?
is it?
What's it do?
It's a weave.
Wait,
It's hair.
is it hair?
No.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm clearly blind.
I think you
I
said it was
didn't-
armor, a suit of armor.
No, it's
some sort
it's 4 suits of clothing all in one. You simply say the word and it changes to exactly
Oh, me!
the specific.
I need more clothes.
One is a
of gold.
he says he looks and says common and it goes through to a common brown and white shirt and slacks. And then he says midnight and it goes to kind of a black leather outfit.
Mine.
And then he
That's
says
Distance.
formal and it goes to
How much gold do you
it goes to
Distance.
burgundy and gold robe or he says formal too and now it's the same color except it's a dress as opposed to a robe. And then he says and fun. And it's kind of forest green and yellow crop top vest and capris.
She's gonna be walking around in fun.
How much is that?
That could be useful.
That's 100 gold.
Let's see, I got 42. Maybe you can.
Where do you have so much gold?
I
took
found
the
it.
30.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You took
Maybe.
gold,
Wow.
you took
How much gold are we making, Morthos?
I'm not in there.
He's not in there.
I'm outside.
How much gold are we making, Eli?
100 apiece. You can put it on layaway.
That movie,
How about
that gold could be used for so much greater things.
Maybe you can
Hold
talk
on.
them down.
Zoblab.
Zoblab?
That's me.
You are a regal man with clearly so many
Keep flattering.
wonders
Keep flattering. I love it.
inside. I'm using like a Jasmine in Aladdin when she's trying to
she's
the
the
whole
best.
Jafar scene. Yeah, that.
Tell me
So
my beard
many-
is twisted.
With such a twisted beard. And so many wonders in your shop, and I'm, just a poor, burnt orphan. Now I don't have too much now. I just got to Waterdeep myself. But, these guys that we're chasing will bring us into a small fortune. I only have 1,000 ball bearings.
They're at least a gold apiece. though.
I don't have much to give you now, but I can come back with 116 gold and 12 copper for this
116
later.
gold. It's-
116.
It's only 100. Deal.
But I take it now.
How about this? Give me a kiss.
Absolutely. Full mouth on,
And he drops
like,
his,
hands get all up
he
in
drops
there.
his pipe and kind of grabs your waist.
Good
and
God.
Then, and then goes and you can
I dip
taste,
him backwards.
Yes. You taste the lavender smoke kind of in your mouth.
Oh, wait, hold on.
And he goes he says
Organics.
he kind of has this big smile on his face.
I'm
That
with you.
was excellent. Thank thank you. Come back when you have the gold and you can have it.
That's great.
So happens to be over yourself
That had to be worth at least 20 gold off of that.
I'll consider it when you have the full amount, and then we'll see what we can do.
There.
You tried.
Okay.
Quite hardly.
You got any rare stones or metal? Don't see any.
No, that
I'm
would
still
be,
salty.
That would be more of the men of steel
the trip.
up in the trade ward.
Good day. I head towards Candlelight.
All right.
I'm
Let's
kind of still staring at this orb, and they kind of have to pull me out.
let's
Okay.
go outside and get Morthos and head down. We got
Yep.
some more information.
Did you see anything, Morthos?
Did I see anything while I'm outside?
Roll perception.
Nope.
12.
Nope. It was raining pretty hard.
All right.
It's a bad
well,
night.
they said they got jumped outside the shop, went down this alley right here.
So as you all step back out into the rain, you turn the corner, and there is Candle Lane.
Can I
Where
Do we see anybody?
there's no one in the lane.
Before we do this, we should probably start getting stealthy, guys.
That's what I was going to ask.
Sure. Let's walk down the alley in stealth.
Okay, so I will.
I got to head alone.
I'll set the scene, and then you can tell me what you want to do.
Okay.
So there is a clear sense of kind of depression and to the place. There's just a depressed alley. It's very narrow and very, very dark as a unlit room, and it's very odorous as well. Nearly all the street lamps are smashed entirely, and the only light that pierces the darkness is faintly flickering down the lane like a distant candle. You said you wish to stealth?
I would like to stealth down and try to find the warehouse door that we were looking for.
Is anyone following you, or are you going by yourself?
I will stealth with him.
I'd rather go by myself.
I will also follow.
Too bad.
I will.
I'm gonna stealth. Do I see any people
We should.
in the alley, or no?
There's no
Very
one in the alley that you
stealthy.
can see, although your dark vision only goes 60 feet. And
Well, you have dark
the
vision, right?
flickering candle is about 100 feet down the alley.
He does as well.
And you do?
How do you do it? Yeah.
That
So
makes
the
sense.
I
You
say
have
the
dark
three
vision?
of us go. The rest
Why
of
don't
you
you stay
stay.
back with us?
We will come back.
I'll lean
I have
against the
light.
corner
We don't want to do that if we're stealthy.
at the entryway to the lane.
Okay, so I need you three to make stealth checks then.
You can tell me how his mouth tasted.
22.
Kind of lavender.
2,
18.
18, and 10. All right, Morthos and Sola kind of get
You know that
off
color, like,
on the sides and begin to very quietly and invisibly in the shadows kind of go along the sides. Rygar, you just kind of walk right down the road.
He crunches on all of
Whistling
them.
a song.
I look at him.
Until Morthos looks back and he's like, kind of pulls you along the side with him, and you start
Rocky.
following down.
Looking for a warehouse.
And as you approach the lone intact street lamp, you see that it illuminates directly across from it a weathered black-winged snake that is painted above the door of a warehouse. The warehouse, three of you see, is a ramshackle two-story building with no windows. Around from the small front door, above which the winged snake is painted, a fence contains a small courtyard with two pair of large double doors that open for carriages to make deliveries from the ships on the docks.
How tall is this fence?
It's about 8 feet up with iron spikes kind of at the top. It does have a gate that would open, though the gate is locked.
I'd like to walk around and make sure that there's no one in the general area that's would, surprise us or anything like that.
Yep, you can walk around. You don't need to roll no stealth check.
Alright.
You're just rolling a perception. Are you guys going with him
Yeah.
or staying?
I am staying, just kind of
I'm going
watching
with him.
out.
Okay, so then each one of you can roll perception.
12.
21.
26.
So Sola and Rygar and Morthos, you don't see anything. Rygar, through the din of the rain, you kind of are listening, and you hear kind of some creaking of boxes from the inside. It is kind of a brick building, but kind of from where the door is that you're standing next to, you can hear some of the boxes inside creaking and kind of swaying. As you look up and you see that there are the rafters in the building are kind of exposed underneath the whatchamacallums at the bottom of the roof. I forget what that's called.
Choice.
Yeah, where the wind kind of goes up and in, and so there's a bit of a creaking inside from the crates that must be within.
Are there any holdings on the fence? Does it look like it could be climbed?
Yeah, I mean there's a horizontal bar at the bottom and a horizontal bar near the top with about every 6 inches vertical bars that end in a spike.
Spike. Can always halt over the spike. I kind of whisper, is anybody good at climbing?
I'm not there.
I am not athletic at all.
No.
This would be more of an acrobatics to go
Well,
over.
for acrobatics, then I am good. I will attempt to get over.
Defeated by
I'm
the
gonna-
fence.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So first thing is to roll your acrobatics.
Crit fail.
Crit fail.
He's gonna like bring down
So
the fence.
you go to jump
That would
up
be
and
helpful.
you go to jump up and you get caught on one of the spikes.
Yeah.
Ooh, and it gashes your leg and you take
Nice.
4 piercing damage.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna also
And
try.
you're kind of hanging there awkwardly on the fence with your
Sola,
eggs
hold up.
skewered.
Maybe Morthos, if you can get yourself up, pick the lock.
That would have been a smarter thing to do. Agony.
So Morthos kind
I'm gonna help him out.
Call him rookie.
and you go back to the front door. You guys kind of see them framed in the flickering light. And now it seems like they're fiddling with the front door.
Yeah. So now can I try to
Wait,
pick the lock?
are we gonna do the front door or should we go around the gate to the back of the gate? I think the gate would be smarter because the front door we don't know where they are in the building. I think we should go to the courtyard.
Can we see
This is
any?
being stage whispered, by the way.
Yes. Yeah. They couldn't pick up my voice.
We should go.
I have to yell over the rain. No, I figured if we whispered, we wouldn't be heard
Yeah,
by the
so-
mics.
Yeah. You're whispering, speaking.
Yeah, I think we should do the courtyard
All right.
and then see what the back is because we don't know where they are in the building.
Fine, let's go.
So you see
I'll
them
cover us.
disappear around the side.
I'm gonna look at Milk Mustache, Big Guy, and Waterfall, and Jax.
I've got respect.
How did you get him to call you by your real name?
Oh
Yeah,
wait,
with that
that's her
name.
name? I thought it was Lana Del Rey or something like that. I say, they just disappeared around a corner. Maybe we should get up there.
Yeah, I
What do
agree.
you think?
On my way.
Okay, I'm
Quietly,
gonna stealth.
Quietly,
and walk.
quietly.
I'll try.
As he screams, "Oh, try!"
You're all stealth. Roll your stealth.
Oh, man, guys.
It's not gonna be smart for you to walk in there by yourself with him taking 4 points
9.
of damage.
9.
I'm stomping in the puddles.
Yeah, you are.
19.
19.
15.
15.
14.
9.
9. Okay. So you bang a couple of piles of detritus as you make your way in the dark.
What is that?
Sorry.
Nah, it doesn't matter. I don't know what that is.
I might be pronouncing the word wrong.
Like
Oh,
debris.
that's right.
Okay.
But,
I've never heard of it.
Debris.
Okay.
yeah. And
I'm stupid.
Minus
Stupid
1.
is, stupid does. And you get up to the door as you see Rygar, Sola, and Morthos kind of looking at a lock that's chained around the courtyard fence. And you can just barely see their forms silhouetted by the blinking light. They're about 30 feet away from you.
I'm sorry, still them.
No, I mean, you guys
Okay.
are.
Pick the lock.
You
Will
can.
be halfway.
Well, Sola, what are you gonna do?
I was gonna look around, seeing if I see any carriages coming.
Yep, you can roll perception.
Okay.
I'd like to.
Do the same.
Yep.
19.
25.
There is. It is.
Okay.
It's raining hard. People seem to be in from.
Do
the
they
rain.
see
You're,
us
you're
though?
good to go. Pick the lock.
Yeah, you do notice them as they peek around the corner. You see that your party has moved up near the door.
17.
17.
Open it quietly.
You kind of go and
WD-40.
I have 1,000
and
ball
you
bearings.
get the first pin, you get the second pin. That third pin's tricky, and just as you think you got it, you slip out, and it is not unlocked.
That's a hard
Can I try it again?
You cannot.
Ah. Does
You
anybody
can-
else know how to lock
May
it?
I have a go at it?
Are you proficient with lock-picking tools? You are not. I mean, you can have a go at it if Morthos will let you.
Hey, hold.
You might
Yeah.
break
Can
his.
you just?
Oh, I would like to perceive the strength of this chain and lock.
Guys, that's
Proceed
gonna
to
draw
strength?
everyone out.
What's it look like?
It looks like. Are you walking up there?
I don't know.
I thought we were.
Yeah, we all walked up
So
there.
you all walk up to them.
Yeah.
Then. Okay, so all 8 of you are around the.
We are
gate.
now around them.
Around the one
like
lock.
kind of
Yep.
sneaky.
Just
Very subtle.
shushing each other.
And it is metal bars, as I described before, and a chain metal lock that is essentially a padlock type of a mechanism.
As I hear them approaching, I always go, "The wise do as much as they should, not as much as they can."
You tried to jump over a pointy fence.
I pointed at him.
No, I am the
Oh,
one bleeding profusely.
I wanna pull out
broken
the
into
key.
many places.
Okay,
And just see if the key unlocks it.
it does not.
Okay.
The key is a
It
much
is
much
not a
larger
kingdom
than a little.
key.
I was hoping it would just open any door.
You see, try. There's an effort.
So we're in the courtyard, right?
You think you might be able to rip it off? You might also rip the whole fence down.
Either way,
Quietly.
we'll be okay.
Guys, we're gonna draw everyone out this way.
That might not be a bad thing, depending on the positions we take. Cause a distraction, get everyone
Really?
out front.
How many do we know are in there? At least
We
the
have no
5
idea.
dudes.
At least
least
five,
five,
but there's
probably.
probably more.
Who told us that the snake with the wings was responsible for this, or have we assumed?
Big D, my friend, Big D.
And
Did Big D say that, or
Obadiah,
did he
right?
say regular people?
No,
did?
Big D said it.
Yeah, but so did Zoblob, whatever. his name is.
Zabla.
Zablob
He
also
never
said
said
is there
about
a
a
door?
flying snake.
I don't know about y'all, but
Did
I don't
we
trust
walk by a
Zabla.
door?
Yeah.
The
I
front
made
door.
out with him.
Okay.
Let's go back to the front door.
I walk to the front door and slam it open.
Oh,
Wait.
I could have tried to pick that
Roll
lock.
athletics. It is locked.
I could have distracted.
Do this.
I've got the
He's just
Me
like
too.
even.
This is distracting.
Nope.
Son of a
18?
gun.
It smashes open.
Oh boy, you
And
could have
as
just
you,
opened it.
as you,
Where's Flume?
Where's
Say,
Blue?
where's Flume?
Perfect. I stand there first.
I'm still in the.
We're going.
so you look in and you see
And we got-
crates stacked very high. Are you stepping in or are you just looking in?
For sure.
Okay, so you step in
I hate
and you see there are several torches around the warehouse flickering heavily but staying alight. Boxes of all shapes and sizes are piled high around you with small narrow pathways between them. There are several tarps strapped over boxes holding the storage vessels into place, and several crates have been knocked over and rummaged through. Further down the pathway, you see two figures in black armor.
Ooh.
One has been stabbed through the throat
Well, at least we only have to fight one.
and chest, while the other has 2 arrows sticking out of its back. Both lie dead in pools of drying blood on the floor. As you turn the corner, you are met with a small, about 4 foot tall, black avian creature with a large protruding black beak, wearing an orange-brown hooded shirt, shooting an arrow at your chest. You may all roll initiative.
Here we go!
Got it.
Our first fight,
Ooh.
like not the
Buddy.
first fight.
Oh, sorry, Dennis.
Oh goodness.
Oh, come on. I was there first.
I went there first.
So I get a surprise round?
Yeah, you should get a sneak attack.
Yeah.
They are getting a surprise round on you.
Aw.
That's bogus. I was ready for a fight. There's no way I was surprised. No way.
Where are you guys?
We're like outside,
I know, but
yeah.
I mean, you all
I'm
kind
inside the door.
What door were they trying to lockpick?
The
they were
one in
trying
the
to lockpick
courtyard.
the gate over here. There's the main gate's here. There's a little side gate. You kind of came around and
So how did we get in to kick a door in?
I
Up
walked
here
over.
is where there's a door.
The front door.
Oh.
You went to the front door.
The
Trying
front door
through the
that
back.
they guys bypassed.
Okay.
Am I still
This
in
is-
stealth?
Hmm?
Am I still in stealth?
You are all kind of gathered around the door.
Perhaps you guys should try harder to stop me from doing things to protect
You
to
did.
protect my mission.
Like we were all the way in the back, and you just ran to the front and not opened the door.
That's right. Floon is in there.
I'm
I
not
think.
sure any of us could really
Nope.
stop you.
Nor did I actually think you were gonna do that.
Oh yeah.
So.
20 to 25.
As he was running to do the front, I kind of.
Oh, good.
I was 23.
Vincent,
Yeah, I got 22.
22.
I was 23.
Okay.
What'd you get?
And Sola,
16.
15 to 20.
17.
17, 16.
15.
Morthos, 15. 10 to 13, 10 to 15.
10.
10. Jax,
8.
8. Elsine,
5.
5.
Nice.
All right.
Support in the back.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll just stand there and wait.
And Mortho's leg is bleeding at this
Oh,
point.
yes.
Oh yeah.
'Cause we tried
Okay,
to jump
as
over
the arrow is loosed at you,
And
Hole,
we crit failed.
Do you not have your owl?
that is
Oh,
a 9 to hit.
Oh, I don't know how.
And it bounces off of you, and you see this creature in front of you, and it has this strange look on its face of like anger at first, and then its eyes kind of go wide as the arrow just bounces off of you, and it sees exactly what it is going up against. And it is now Sola's turn.
Do I see any more people besides that one?
You're outside the door.
You're outside currently.
I step in and then see if I can.
You can step in and go in front of him. And so you can
He's in
move.
the entryway.
Right.
Yeah, he's standing right there.
He's basically a big wall.
So that's 10
He's a
feet
door.
of movement right there. And you see the Kenku, but you don't see anything else around that first curve.
So I don't want to.
He is up about 5 feet above the ground on top of the crate.
Interesting. I am going to proceed and try to kind of like knock him off the crate closer to Hold. And I go, try to grapple him as I run past Hold.
So you're going to try to pull him off the crate?
I'm going to like jump on top of the crates
Okay.
and then like try
So
to attack, like do a kick him off and kick him closer.
Like a This Is Sparta.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 10.
You're Leonite. It's called a
15.
push.
Okay, so you can get there.
And then
you have
I want to go behind him though.
the crates go up. You can't get
Oh,
behind
okay,
it.
that's fine.
Yeah. So you can go there. You can get there, and you can try to shove him off with your attack if you'd like.
Yeah.
So that'll be an athletics check.
Jeez, that thing danced around everywhere.
Oh, 12, 11.
13. You try to push him, and he stands firm against your push, but you
Okay.
are right up next to him.
And that counts as an attack?
That's your attack. Yep.
Can I do my bonus attack?
You can take
unarmed?
a bonus action attack. Yep.
To think in another life I liked him.
19.
19 hits.
You might after this.
This is with my unarmed attack.
Correct. Yep. Your D4.
He just needs to save me.
Has 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. You just poof! Punch him right in the face. His beak kind of goes flying, his spittle goes out, and it kind of, as he turns back to you, it's like cracked and crunched.
Ugh.
He did not like that at all. Looks at you angrily. Vincent.
I'll step inside next to Hold,
Okay.
and I'll use Firebolt on the Kenku.
Don't kill him, guys.
Okay.
Oh, I might.
Roll your attack.
That's 24.
That hits. Roll your damage.
That's 7.
7. Okay. Smash into his chest as it burns right through his orange kind of overcoat, and again he lets out a scream as he kind of crumples in and is staggering. He looks pretty hurt.
Is that
Eli,
the sound he makes?
he's just screaming.
He's calling for an
He's
ambulance.
trying for help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get to the side gate?
Over here.
Yep.
It's locked, but yeah.
Can I get there and try to pry it open?
No, not this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be your movement.
Yep.
So you can get with a dash up to there.
I'm gonna step in.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my shield out. I do not have my blade out yet. It's still sheathed. What do I see?
You see Sola having just kind of punched this creature, and it's got a big burn mark on its chest, and it's just kind of staggering on top of a box with a bow in its hand and a short sword on its side.
Okay, then I'm gonna take my sword out. That's it right now. And I'm gonna just slash at his knee.
Just flick him in the head.
He's
and
5 feet up, right? Can I get to a flanking position?
Yes, you can just get to a flanking position.
Okay. Now, because he's elevated, does that negate my flanking?
Nope, you still have it. So
Okay.
you have advantage on the attack.
19 plus.
Nice.
Okay. And you slash out and you chop off his legs at his ankles. And he falls back on you and you just right in his chest as he lets out one final and goes silent.
As I said, you could probably just flick him and he would fall over.
I got one.
Okay. Rygar.
I'm gonna walk in with my bow drawn. And what do I see?
You see Sola and Eli and a dead bird creature at their feet, kind of on top of a box, on top of
Looks
a
like we
crate.
have to explore.
Can I
it to
hear
see.
anything else in the warehouse?
Roll perception.
Oh.
It's a 9. It's always a 9.
16.
You hear more swaying of the crates. You hear the rain on the roof. Otherwise, it seems to be deadly silent, but for your teammates having just taken out this creature.
I'm gonna stay in position, ready to attack.
So you're holding your action at the first creature you see?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Morthos.
Can I come in and actually climb the crates in stealth that are on the wall that I'm closest to?
Right, so roll acrobatics to see how well you get up there.
Oh, yeah, 26.
Okay, now roll your stealth.
You're up there.
10.
You make some noise.
He breaks a crate.
Look at me, I'm so stealthy.
Why, guys? I got up here so quickly.
You make some noise as you get up there, and right as you get up there, there's another creature poised behind one of the boxes, ready to push it over the one that you're standing on.
Interesting.
And you do see it there. Looks up, surprised at you. You still have your attack action.
Oh, I'm gonna stab him right in the face.
Warehouse
for it.
workers. Like, this is just probably their job.
That would be a 23.
That hits. Roll your damage.
5 plus 4 is 9.
9 damage.
Not
All
bad.
right. Very good. No sneak attack on that.
No
but-
sneak attack.
So you stab him right kind of down in the shoulder, down through his side, and as he pulls out his own sword and swings back at you. And that is a 21 to hit,
Oh, yeah.
and that's 7 damage to you.
Oh my.
Oh, boy. Guess who goes down?
Okay. As Morthos goes
Well, remember, you're trying to
down,
climb a pointy fence.
and
It's only because he
falls-
crit failed.
He falls down at the feet of Eli and Rygar. Rygar, you look up quickly but don't see the enemy that attacked him since it was kind of back behind. Meanwhile, another one up high on the box kind of peeks out with a bow, takes a shot at Eli. That's a crit.
Wow. That'll miss.
And that's 9 piercing damage to you. You, Rygar, as you're listening, you hear some other scuttling going about, but you don't see anyone else. And Hold, you are now up.
Do I see this guy that just killed Morthos?
You do not. His body just came tumbling down, but you didn't see who attacked him because he was up about 15 feet.
Alright, and did I see the arrow hit Eli?
Yes. As his back, he slashes out the one with his back turned, an arrow. You hear more than see him scream out in pain, "Ah!" as he gets pierced in the back through his armor.
Well, I will. How far away does he look like he is?
You don't quite see him, but he's further than 30 feet, if that's what you're asking.
Okay, well, I'll come in further and see what I notice. I guess where did Morthos fall?
30 feet is right to there. He fell right at your feet.
Oh, never mind. If he fell right at my feet, I'm climbing up after whoever killed him.
Okay, roll your athletics to climb up.
Sorry, put me back.
I say it counts.
Looks good to me.
That's fine.
24.
You get right up there, and you see a creature kind of hiding down behind a box as you get up to him, and you tower over him. And the boxes, as you climb, all strain under your weight.
I spread my legs so I'm
and
on the supports.
you're not quite sure how long the stack might hold you.
Gotcha.
You wear pants.
I spread my legs so I'm on the edge of the boxes, and I'll grab him.
Okay, roll your athletics.
26.
Yeah? 5.
Plus 23.
And I will then.
So you used 15 feet of your movement to get up there.
Gotcha. Then I'll use
Power
15
bomb.
feet to come back to bring him down with me.
Okay, so it's half your movement to drag a creature with you, so you could move
Halfway
10,
down.
10 feet, unless you jump.
How high is it?
About 15 feet up.
Oh.
Do it. Jump.
I'm trying to
Belly
squash him. Yeah, try to.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Not
Top
doing
belt
that.
buckle!
Not doing that.
But you kicked the door in, huh?
I will turn.
No. Time to play smart now, guys.
I will turn and
Not dumb.
I will turn and hang him over the edge.
Okay, and as he
So
does that,
everybody can
Rygar,
see.
you see him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And he is just being dangled there. Normal attack.
That is a 19.
19 hits.
Hopefully it's not an arrow that
Or
can pierce
the
through
kangaroo.
him and hit
7.
7 damage, alright, very good. The arrow sticks upside as it is trying to wriggle free of Hold's grasp, its arms and legs dangling. And as you look, you see this creature, though it looks like a bird, has no wings. It has arms and legs like a normal humanoid, although its hands end in kind of claws.
It's like Big Bird.
An evil, dark big bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That. All right. Very good. Jax.
I'm gonna run into Morthos.
So you run in. As soon as you get in, you see Morthos lying there. His breath's very, very shallow, and his eyes rolled up in his head as his side is just bleeding profusely, as he likes to say.
What the heck happened? You're too weird to die. I like you. I'm gonna.
Too honorable.
Too
honorable. That's me. Yeah.
Absolutely.
He gave me my coin purse back. My empty gold coin purse.
There were like 5 coins in there.
I'm gonna whisper down into his ear and just whisper the words lavender as healing word.
Okay, and roll your d4 plus your wisdom.
Oh, my hands are all sweaty. It's gonna get stuck. 2 plus wisdom. 3.
3. All right, you get 3.
I tried.
Actually, it wasn't. It's charisma plus charisma,
I was gonna say mine's wisdom.
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
so it should be 5 then, right?
No. My cost.
6. Total
Plus 6. So plus 6. Very good. Okay, excellent.
More help than when I came
I
in.
know.
That was a bonus action.
You really
That's
like
a bonus
lavender.
action?
Yep. Healing word is a bonus action.
No, a healing word's bonus action.
Oh. And then seeing my good drinking pal Eli.
With an arrow sticking out of his spine.
Oh wait, no, that's also a bonus action.
You can't cast any more spell.
Yeah,
you can cast a cantrip, but you can't do a first
Can you
level
viciously mock the hanging
Yeah,
guy?
can I see the guy hanging?
spell. Not from that position. You have to move out 10 feet further.
And I already moved.
You have 10 feet left.
I'll take a step out and I'll be like, hey, evil big bird!
And that's,
We're gonna smush your face!
That's 60 feet of distance for the. Is that the range on that?
Yeah.
Okay, that is an 11.
Okay.
Your DC, I think he fails. So you can roll your psychic damage.
Yeah, very good.
I like that guy.
Noise.
And he'll get disadvantage on his next attack, by the way.
Okay, very good.
If it breaks.
1.
1.
I tried. It
Well,
wasn't
he
very good
has,
at
he
salt.
has disadvantage on his next attack. Okay,
It was
very
better
good.
than my original.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
I thought she was doing the one that Hold was holding.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Definitely.
I don't think I could see that guy.
Yeah, I can't.
I didn't even know he was there.
That would have been a cool one too.
I didn't see him either, in all honesty.
I'm doing the one that's dangling.
That's
Have
the one
we
that
even-
shot me in the back.
Oh, I was gonna say, have we even attacked?
So your hold is dangling him. He is he's in a world of pain right now, and he took 1 more damage.
You viciously left him to death. Only, right?
I love that. I
It's my favorite.
have a party
Okay,
of bars.
very good.
That's how we kill
Nelsine,
them.
you are up.
Alright, I move in
Yep.
to see all the chaos.
There's a lot of people in this tight
Tiny little
doorway.
spot.
Or as you come right in the door, you see Morthos on the ground. You see Vincent and Rygor and Jax right in front of you. Solaz on a box with a dead creature at her feet. Eli trying to reach behind his back and pull an arrow out of it. And as you look up, you see another bird creature kind of dangling and wriggling with holding it out over the edge.
Alright, so it's
With an
a
arrow
lot to
sticking
take
out.
in. But I want to move in. I see holding this guy. And I want to use my thorn whip to basically,
Do it.
I kind of want to see if I can,
Take his head off his body.
yeah,
Alright, go ahead and roll your attack.
yeah,
The guy I'm holding?
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, she yanks hard enough and you're holding.
exactly.
I was
Exactly.
originally thinking that
my
was
idea is
for
I
my
kinda-
ankle.
Check. I think I can let go, but I'm not sure.
Well, because my,
See if you hit him first. Roll
so
your
here's
attack.
my idea. I want to, because I know that he's pretty strong, I would kind of like to see if we could tear this guy apart.
We're the
That's
good guys.
perfect.
That's the
That
good
was
guys.
Nada.
But you can tell me that you want me to do that.
No, you
Okay,
do not.
I did.
Don't let go.
Yeah, I did not hit.
What was your?
You should go for his Achilles.
So
9.
you let go, and it just the seaweed whip hits a box and does not quite
Okay.
find its mark. As Sola is now up.
Intentions.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see him holding. Do I see the guy on the crate there?
You see the guy that shot
Eli?
Eli in the back. You can look back if you'd like to hear the commotion going on.
How far away am I from him? The guy on the.
Yep.
Love this song.
I know.
Is this from
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
You could get right up next to him, although he'd be 5 feet above you.
That's okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I kind of do my little monk run, and I
It's very
do
similar.
flips for Eli's defense.
Yep. So you run and jump over Eli, land on your feet, run forward, and then just leap right up on the box and let go of your attack.
Yep. And then I'm
Punch him in
gonna.
the shin.
No, first I'm gonna take my short sword.
Nice.
Do I have disadvantage because he's above me?
No, but he will
Okay.
have advantage on you.
Okay. 16.
That hits.
Nice.
Then 1d6. Oh, 10.
Okay. Slash across his gut as his insides just begin to spill out through his stomach. He tries to hold it as he looks up with you with his arrow, with fear gripping his eyes as you take your second attack.
Oh yeah. Hit.
Oh.
Oh, crit fail.
Okay, roll a d20.
You slip in his guts.
7.
7.
It gets in your neck.
As you go to finish him, in your excitement to kind of take away out this threat, you punch and he steps back, and you punch into the box, and your hand is stuck in the box.
Oh no.
My hand is stuck in
I didn't get any damage though. So.
You didn't take any damage, but you are effectively
I'm stuck.
you're effectively grappled in that
By a
position.
box.
Vincent, you are.
My new nemesis.
You should rip out that box and then just start clawing.
Step 1. Take your hand out that box.
To wait like 10 minutes.
She doesn't get the reference.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was
Oh.
a reference.
I'm gonna move
Okay.
forward to where the where Sola was attacking that guy.
So all right.
I'll send you the clip at halftime.
Please do not.
That's 25. You have 5 more feet of movement if you wish.
All right, I'm gonna use firebolt on.
Yeah,
I'm
roll
not
your
good.
attack.
16 plus 6, 22.
22. That hits.
Yeah, that's not
Why
a
do
roll.
I have YOLO written with hats?
It's 3.
3 damage.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you needed. All right. And you hit this one again with the firebolt, and this time it just hits it right in the face as it's trying to dodge Solon's
His holding
attack,
is cut.
and it just burns away its face, and it just kind of falls right on the ground
Nice.
as it tumbles over.
And I want to move 5 more feet closer
Okay,
to Sola.
very good.
Nice shot.
And Rygar, you are up. I'm sorry, Eli's up.
So, I'm in pain. I kind of scurry back away because I don't know what else is out there. So back towards the guy holding.
Okay.
I yank the arrow out,
Yep.
and I see the guy holding, and I just kind of stab up at him.
Okay, you'd have to climb up there to get him.
Oh, he's 15 feet.
Yep, he's still up in the
Then
air.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually hug the side of the boxes there
Yep.
with my back to it, and I'm going to. Can I hold movement?
You can hold movement, but then that would be your action. You could also you do have your crossbow, and you could try to shoot him if you prefer to do that.
Okay, then I'll back up to my back to that. I will sheathe my sword, put my shield back, and shoot the guy holding.
All right, roll your attack.
Any advantage because he's being held?
No, he's just grappled.
Okay.
Nope.
Natural 1.
Okay, roll your d20.
Oh no.
Terribly
That would
tonight.
be a 9.
A 9.
So is a 6.
Roll your damage.
Yeah, maybe you roll a 1.
Oh, I rolled 8 plus 3.
Oh my goodness.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, and so
Your
you
entire health.
Sorry, buddy.
Suck.
Warehouse collapse.
Oh, I'm sorry. You need to roll a second attack roll first. Roll another attack roll.
Oh my goodness.
1. That's not gonna hit. That's a 5 plus 5 is only a 10.
So the bolt ping off of Hold's armor, but you do miss him, and you hit you. He doesn't seem to notice as he's
With
just.
my bonus action,
Yeah.
can I drink my potion?
Yeah. Yes, for you, you can drink a potion for yourself as a bonus action. Giving to someone else is an action.
I'm gonna do that.
So that's 2d4 plus 2.
6. I got 6 points back.
Okay, 6 back. Very
As
good.
you're falling
And your
unconscious.
potion is gone, used up. Very good. Rygar.
I trust that hold can hold, and do I see him get hit in pain? Do I know there's another enemy?
You see him come running forward with an arrow in his back that he pulls out, and then tries to shoot, and then downs him. So you get the sense that there are other enemies up there.
Okay, so I go peer around the corner to see if I can see any or have a shot at any.
As you get here, Vincent's standing right in front of you. That's 20 feet. You have 10 feet left. You can roll perception.
Okay. That's crit fail.
You see Vincent's back.
Cool. What are you doing? What are you doing?
A little closer.
Treat me
Am
like
I
Jackson.
breathing on his neck?
How do you like it?
Shocking grab.
Alright, so now we're back to back. I'm going to turn around. Can I shoot the one
Yeah.
hold forward?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god!
No
Crit
way.
fail!
Another crit fail.
Another crit fail!
Drop
Stop.
that guy as soon as you
Roll.
That's
can.
the
your
fourth
D20.
one in a row.
Roll your d20.
Oh my
Me,
God.
Eli, and him twice. Crit fail! Oh.
5.
5. Ping! The string on your bow breaks again.
Oh.
You need a better string, man.
Seriously, what about bonus
Okay.
action? Apologize.
And you did buy. No, I didn't. You don't have extra string. Anyway, Morthos. You can try to fix it on your next turn. Morthos, you're up.
Second time.
So
So you're currently prone.
right, I'm gonna stand up.
That's
It's
half your movement is to stand up.
And I should be able to. Can I get to
You can get up to him still.
still
Yep.
with advantage?
Roll acrobatics. You can't have advantage because you can't flank him.
So that would be a 22.
Okay, you get up there just fine, and you're able to roll your attack.
So I would like to roll my attack.
Yep,
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. It's a 9.
does not hit.
Oh my word, why are
As
so
you
awful?
get up there,
I
you get up
said
there
it.
fine, and then the box slips a little bit as you take your attack, and you miss with your
So
primary
can I
hand.
take my offhand attack
You
now?
can take your offhand attack.
That's better. That's a 20.
That hits, and you have sneak attack damage
Sneak
as well.
attack.
Sneak attack!
Revenge!
Woo!
So
Can we kill
yeah,
this bird?
I hope he's dead because that's 13.
We don't
As
do
he's
that.
up there wriggling with the arrow in him, you see this is the same one that stabbed you, and you kind of jump up and stab your knife
Pretty
in his
pissed
chest.
Ooh.
And just pull it down as your body comes down, and his inside just spill
guys are
out
very
as his wriggling
inside.
body just goes limp and holds on.
That's what I like
I
to
don't
see.
think we're the good
Yo.
guys.
Hey, Morthos.
Does anybody have a
Offhand
weird
attack
craving
doesn't
for
add the full.
sausage?
Oh, it doesn't? I did not know that.
It should have been just 9.
So it was just 9. If that changes anything.
No, he did.
All right.
All right,
Thank
very
you.
good.
Did not know that.
And yeah, you don't
If I
with your
rolled a
offhand
2.
attack. You don't add
Don't
your
add the
plus 4. You didn't take
dodge.
there's a fighting style for that, which Rose don't have access to.
Unless you multi-point.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. As the enemies are up.
Hey, Chew,
Yeah.
I didn't want to move back there. I meant the boxes I was closest to.
Like here.
Yeah.
Like next to me.
Yep. Sorry.
Alright, very good. Show you there. Vincent, an arrow comes flying your way, and that is an 11.
Oh, you're getting shot at?
13.
Okay, as it sails past your head, and you see another high up on the box is another arrow wielding Kenku. Hold, you're up. Holding a
I have a dead thing in my hands.
Yeah, Kenku in your hands.
I'm going to hopefully not drop it on top of Eli, but I will let go of it, and I will turn towards the continue climbing over the boxes.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So basically, as I see this, to the right. How high up are the bags on the boxes? Just a couple steps, or
Yeah, so you're kind of at the top already. You are just below the ceiling as you stand at the top there.
sweet.
So as you go,
And what do I see as I look that way? Do I see anything other than
So you're going like to there?
Yeah, correct. Yep.
As you go there, you see a Kenku hiding around the corner.
Oh. Okay, so how much space? How much room do I have?
So you've moved 20 feet, and there's about 15 feet to go to get down, and then 15 feet to
Oh, he's
go.
on the ground?
He's on the ground. He's waiting kind of around the corner.
Okay. Then I'm going to. I'll take him. I'm gonna climb down.
Okay.
Swan dive.
So you climb down,
Yeah.
and that is your full movement. You can dash up next to him if you like.
Nope. I'm going to growl and like that.
And he looks back at you, and it kind of takes his daggers and is trained on you now.
That's only a 15 of intimidation.
You're sure?
You were that scary.
He just kind of growls back at you.
And so I guess I'm gonna dash. I can't. I have no range, so I'll get right up to him.
Okay, so you are right up next to him.
That's right.
And Jax, you're up.
There's a guy on top of the box, yeah? Right there in
Not
that
that
corner.
you can see. You can't see anything over there.
Okay, so I saved Morthos last round.
You did.
Can I actually back up to the door and look outside to see if anybody's coming?
Yeah, sure. Roll
That's what I'm
perception.
gonna do. That's a very me thing.
Roll perception.
That's a good idea.
So now we're starting to make some noise. Oh no. I'll take it. That is 18.
You don't see anybody coming.
Okay.
The rain is as the rain comes down, it obscures a lot of the sound outside and also the vision. And since you technically don't have dark vision, you can't see very far down the alleyway anyway.
No, that wasn't helpful of me. So then I'm going to see I'm gonna give it to Morthos because I just spent so much work on him. I'm going to bardically inspire him. That's a D6.
Morthos?
Yep,
Okay.
Morthos.
So Morthos is inspired.
How do you do it?
Yeah.
It's just like the lavender scent. He reminded us of it.
You're like the Cheshire cat from.
She gives you a little back rub.
All right.
And there you go.
Yeah, it's just leftover from Zolbabibo.
Zablob.
Zablob.
Melcine, you're up.
I'm just really just channeling his energy at this point.
Alright.
We really need someone to test
So,
books.
I'm going to see if, because I don't see anything, I'm gonna try and climb up on the boxes.
Okay, which ones? Immediately to your left or straight ahead of you?
Immediately to my left.
Okay, roll your either athletics or acrobatics.
13.
Okay. How far in do you want to go?
A little bit further.
Okay, you can get to there
Yeah.
or there.
Move me up. One, yeah.
Okay.
What do I see now?
You see the top of hold on the floor, and you see more boxes directly in front of you. You have to move further up to see kind of the floor beyond.
Okay. And I can't see any bad guys, right?
Not currently, though. You do see hold. You hear hold yell. Ah! And kind of move
Yeah,
forward.
I'm pretty sure they're just workers.
Okay. Can I
Oh, that's
hold
right.
my action until I see a bad guy?
Yep. What action do you want to hold?
My thorn web.
Okay. Very good. So if an enemy comes within 30 feet, then you can do something about that. All right.
Military in the Sea Woods.
Sola, you're up.
I attempt to get my hand out of a box.
Yeah. Roll your athletics.
Step 2.
Box fist.
7.
It is still holding you.
Take your other fist and.
That was your action.
Um,
You can't really move because you're grappled.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my bonus action and try to break the crate.
Okay, with your offhand attack.
Oh,
go for it.
please let the things stay around you.
just box.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, so you're trying to pull out your hand with that is the one that you took your offhand attack with. You sheathe your sword and you kind of do like a Karate Kid, like Pah! And
Break the wood in half.
It smashes and you're able to pull your hand out.
Whew, good. Can I use a dash now or no?
You have a movement action.
Oh, I do.
You still move.
Right.
And you do see the guy up there, so you have 30 feet of movement.
Okay. I'm gonna get down from off the box.
That's 10 feet.
Okay, and start making my way around. Do I see? Does he have a bow, or does he have a sword?
He's got a bow.
Okay.
I mean, the figure has a sword, but he's got a bow.
Okay.
And as soon as you get to here, out of the corner of your eye, you do see Hold and another creature here. You have 5 feet of movement left.
Yeah, he knows.
So I couldn't even hit him.
You cannot.
I'm gonna move 5 feet and kind of take cover there.
Okay, so you crouch behind a box.
Yeah, so the bow can't hit me.
You hear me trying to convert him to helm.
Helm loves you,
Vincent,
sir.
you're up.
But have you read my pamphlet?
I'm going
From
to
WHD.
shoot a firebolt at the guy that shot at me.
Yeah, roll your attack.
Oh no, it's a 1.
Oh my goodness, Paul.
We
Day
light
of
that
ones.
warehouse on fire.
Okay, roll
It's
your
like the
attack.
4th or 5th one.
Why don't we call our stream critical fail?
It's a 3.
Critical roll.
I think that one already exists, actually. 3.
Yeah.
That's not very
We
original.
might call our party that.
Crit fair.
So I found our name, guys.
The failures.
Really inspiring that we can do quests.
Roll a dex save.
I mean,
That's a 20.
Nat.
Plus 3.
Okay,
Nat
so
20.
as you go to cast your firebolt, your foot catches on the edge of one of the crates, and
You're gonna
you
set it on
begin to
fire.
trip and catch yourself. Your firebolt just slams into the ground in front of you, but you catch yourself and move out of the way before the crate kind of topples over in your place, and you are free of it. It does not catch your leg in place.
Alright, can I still move?
You can still move.
I'm gonna run up right next to Sola. Just on the other side of where the Kenku, or just on the other side of the Kenku.
Right here? Or here?
Right there, yeah. I'm gonna like box him in.
Okay, you are boxing him in. And Morthos, I'm sorry, Eliza.
I want to put my bow away, or crossbow away, pick up my shield,
Yep.
and move out into the entryway.
The entryway is coming in.
The way everyone's going.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay.
Then I want to make a perception. Do I see anything? Because that'll determine which way I go.
You need to hear it at 30 feet.
I don't want to do that yet. Back up 10. I want to get there and perceive. Do I perceive
You
it?
see the guy standing on the boxes,
I do.
and you see a mass of people kind of going around the corner of boxes.
Okay, then I'm going to go to where Sola was.
Climbing the boxes or behind
Nope,
the boxes?
behind. Right
Okay.
there.
Behind?
And taking cover.
Yep.
Moving on. Hold an action if something comes my way to slice it.
Okay. Very good. And that is now Rygar's turn.
I'm gonna withdraw back to my original position, and the original enemy that Sola killed, that had a bow, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I pick up the bow to use it, or?
Yeah, it is a short bow. It's not a
Okay.
long bow, so
Okay.
it would be a d6 damage, closer range. You could also try to unstring that string and tie it around yours if you like.
I'd like to do the latter part.
Okay, so roll a sleight of hand to see if you can string it and unstring it.
It's extra.
Not 20.
So
Yes.
you get up and you
Nice.
kind of, with elvish
Here,
quickness,
what happens here, guys?
take off the string and kind of untie it to a longer length and then restring it real quick around your bow, knowing that this is a short bow string that you have now put on a long bow. It probably is not going to last too long, but it'll get the job done.
Nice.
Great.
And it is strung. Well done. You have more movement if you like. So that would take you like 5 feet of movement to get up there.
To get
To get back to where you
So
were.
5, 10,
okay.
up and back. If you're in the same spot, you'd be 10 feet. You have 20 feet left.
All right. I'd like to get towards a upward, like on the crates right there, and
Climbing up above where
Yeah.
you are. Okay. Roll acrobatics.
All right.
Okay.
18,
Okay, you can get right up to here, and you see the enemy here.
and I'd like to fire.
Your action was to
Oh,
restring your
okay,
bow.
that's fine.
But you do see him. All right, Morthos.
I want to climb the crates next to Melcine and get as high as I can.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
22.
Okay, so you can get up to here.
Can
And,
I see anything from there?
From there, you see just the top, the head of this guy here, and you see this guy over here.
Is the guy that's down by hold within 30 feet?
Yes.
Then I'd like to take my crossbow out and
Yep.
take a shot.
Take a shot. Does it hit? So let's sneak attack.
It would be 15.
15 hits.
Nice.
Just hits because you gave him half cover. So
So that would be 15.
Wow.
15 damage.
Oh, sorry. 13.
13. Okay.
Wow.
Right?
The
6
cross-
plus 4 plus.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 10. 3.
9 plus 4
9
is
plus 4 is
13.
13.
Yep. So the bolt into his chest as it looks up and sees that it is now surrounded by a wizard that runs in and is like, let's do this. A giant mustache. Flicks his milk mustache on him. Giant metal man that is looming over him, and this bolt comes out of nowhere, pierces just below his throat. Would have been a killing blow if just missed. And he sees all this and just lashes out at the wizard.
Of course.
Where's the wizard?
He's been drinking his.
And that is a 20.
Ooh.
And
Natural?
that is 5 damage. 5 slashing damage.
I'm good.
As an arrow is loosed at Sola.
So,
Even though I'm crouching?
You have half cover, so you can add. It doesn't matter. It's not going to hit you.
Okay.
It hits off the crate next to you, and gets stuck there. And
Nice.
from around the corner, you see another one bound out towards you. This one's holding 2 swords. Doesn't have the same type of clothing on, and seems to be far more strongly built. As he goes and kind of runs up off of the box and does 2 slashes at you. And that is, 2 17s on the die. So 23 and, well, they're both 23 to hit.
That hits. Do I add anything since I'm half coverage?
Well, half cover I think is plus 3. I think it's,
20. Oh, that brings me to 20.
That's only for range.
It's only for range though. I thought.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember.
Yeah, they both hit.
Yeah, it's
regardless.
it's
Angstrom?
melee. I know 3/4 cover is plus
A shot
5.
to
I think
select
half
guy.
cover is plus 3.
But I
and
does
quarter
that-
cover.
does
That's
that-
only for range, not for
Okay.
melee. So he does 11 slashing damage to you.
I already feel
I kind of pass out.
And
Oh,
Morthos
no.
goes down. Or Sola goes down.
Oh no.
Okay? And Hold, you're up.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh, this guy in front of me. I will raise my hand and say, "You do not accept helm. You do not live." And I attempt to
Well,
smash the arrow deeper into his
dang.
neck.
Okay, and you have advantage on this attack
I know.
because he is flanked by Vincent.
20.
That hits.
I love it.
I'll be your meat shield.
6.
6. You hit right on the bolt, and it pushes it deeper into his chest, and you hear a as it just his screech goes to a bubble as the bolt finds its heart cavity and just implodes it, and he goes down in a pile.
Okay.
And you see 2 enemies left.
And I will
Jack,
run.
oh, yep.
I will run. I saw Sola go down as I was looking that way. I will.
That's 20 feet right there.
Well, I actually want to run around the boxes to get to him.
Interesting.
That's 30.
Yep,
And
right
you
there.
see this guy there.
Yep.
Okay.
Does he see me?
You don't know.
You'll know when he shoots you.
Tries
Jax.
to. This might sound stupid, but do I like recognize this creature? Do I know this creature speaks common?
Roll history.
Oh,
First of all, you don't see any creatures living. You
14.
see dead ones.
Well, the big guy with the swords.
You don't
You
see
don't see
him.
him.
Oh, I don't.
You see
Well,
the
the dead
ones.
ones. Do I know they speak?
You've heard of Kenku before, on your travels, and you've come across 1 or 2, and you know that they're more about mimicking than actually speaking common. So they can mimic what they hear, but they can't have like a back and forth conversation with you.
Okay, so I'm gonna run to the entranceway.
Could they mimic what they heard about food?
To entrance? Like
Oh no. We're like towards the big guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow everybody else.
Looking up to here, 30 feet.
Perfect.
Okay, and you see Sola on the ground and a muscular Kenku with a bandana on, wielding 2 swords.
Alrighty, I'm gonna call him a Guido, and I'm gonna call him Vicious Mockery.
Okay, and that is a 14.
I
Does
have a
Vinny
14.
get upset with that
He
though
hates it.
too?
Is
You-
Guido
So
acceptable?
nothing happens.
Vinny's hurt. Yeah?
All right,
Yeah, we can, because we're
Nelsine, you're up.
All right, I want to move along the boxes towards Sola. Did I see her go down?
As you turn the corner, you would see her down. You
I'm
don't-
up
you
on
don't
the
see-
boxes.
No, because it's down too
Okay.
low. You have to get out
Okay.
further.
All right, I wanna. Yeah, I wanna advance along the boxes as far
Oh,
as I
either
can.
way, he gets a disadvantage on next turn, even if I fail.
I don't think so.
That's what it says.
If he makes the save, then nothing happens. I'll check.
Angstrom.
Yeah, saves.
I don't look right here. Vicious mockery. I'm pretty sure you have to fail in order to.
Yeah.
If the target can hear you, must do so.
Good time to do shadows.
Or take and have disadvantage. So it's if it makes the save, then it doesn't take anything. Okay.
All right, so I
Sometimes
wanna
it's-
advance
sometimes
along
it's
the
wrong.
boxes as far as I can.
Okay.
All right.
You can get up to here. You can actually go right up next to her if you like.
Okay, that's perfect. And can I see the guy? How far? No, that would be too far for my door. All right. I want to healing word Sola.
Healing word bonus action. All right.
Yep.
2d4 plus your wisdom, which is a, I'm sorry, 1d4 plus your wisdom.
Plus my wisdom. 6.
6, okay. Morthos is back.
Sola.
Sola.
That one's back.
And I want to turn. Can I see the one on the ground there?
Yeah, he's
Okay.
standing right
And
next
I
to you.
want to thorn whip and see if I can. Well, he's good where he's at. So I just want to do.
You
my
don't
turn.
have to pull him towards
Right,
you
I'm
if
not
you want.
going to.
Okay, so you just roll your attack.
20.
20 hits.
Oh, D6. 2.
2. Okay.
That's it.
And so it wraps around his arm and it lacerates him as you pull it back. Doesn't do too much damage, but he starts bleeding. Sola.
Yay! I stand up.
Yep, that's half your movement, and you're facing your attacker.
I'm gonna do a hit it with my sword.
Yeah, roll your attack.
9.
Does not hit.
Unarmed attack.
Count it.
15 plus 6.
That hits.
6.
6, alright. So you punch this one in the face, and whereas the last one you pretty much broke his beak and it came back disheveled, this one takes it and looks back at you, hurt, but he's still raring. Okay, Vincent.
I step past Sola, but a little bit away from the Kenku. Yeah, right there. And I'm just gonna fire. I'll do firebolt on him again.
Firebolt, alright.
It's 16.
That hits.
8.
8 damage, nice. Alright, firebolt. Pounces him, pounds him, and his fur kind of, or his feathers burn away, and he's starting to slow a little bit as he's taking all these hits. Eli.
So I saw Sola go down. I have my shield out. My sword is still sheathed, so now he's going to ignite it, and he's going to run his hand down, his right hand down the outside of the blade, and then pull it out.
Okay, so as you run, and the blood comes off of your hand and coats the blade, it ignites the blade into sparkling, lightning crackles of energy.
And I'm going to run 25 feet up and stab him.
Stab him in the head.
25 to there, 30 to there.
25.
25 to there. Okay? Roll your attack.
Add 30. Just do 30 so I can clear the way.
Okay. Roll your attack.
16.
That hits.
Elemental too?
Yeah.
Okay. 5, 6, 9.
9, okay.
Nice.
As you gouge him and the electric arcs through your sword, you can see his whole body kind of stiffens for a second as you pull back, and the blood kind of pours out, and he staggers and then catches himself, still upright. Rygar.
I am going to fire at the archer in the background.
Roll your attack.
That's a 9.
That does not hit as the arrow sails wide. Morthos, are you staying in that position?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I don't have enough movement to flank the guy on the ground, do I?
No. You can get up to here. Yeah, you can get up to here, here.
Alright, we'll do, let's get down to the ground kind of behind Melcine,
Okay.
and I'm going to pull my crossbow out again.
Yeah, take a shot.
Cocked.
That sucks. 13.
Does not hit.
So,
As it just flies wide, as you're trying to steady your aim in the midst of all of the people standing in front of you, and you just shoot it wide. All right. As an arrow comes, goes flying at Vincent again. At Vincent, just because.
Because.
And that is 14.
He's going down.
Everybody's going down.
And that
Yeah, with 10 damage.
is 4 piercing damage to you.
Yeah, I'm down.
Vincent goes down.
Oh, guys.
Okay. And the big guy turns to you, Eli, and takes 2 sword slashes since you just hit him. And that's a 22 and a 16.
Only one hits.
Okay. One's on my die. 5 slashing damage to you. As he, the first clangs off of your shield and you bat it away, but in batting it away, you leave yourself open and he finds your side and just slashes down as the blood comes gushing forth. And the blood kind of splatters across Vincent, and for a second you think you see some of his wounds beginning to close up, and then he continues to bleed out though.
Bleed on me more.
Rygar. I'm sorry. Hold is up.
Oh. I'm coming around to save my friends, so I think I got 30 feet to get there.
Yep.
Oh,
That's 25 feet right there.
right. How high up are the boxes there?
He's up 5 feet from you,
Oh,
so you can attack him.
right. I will grapple him at
Okay.
his feet.
Oh.
What's with holding grabbing bird feet?
He's got a
Oh,
weird
18?
thing.
Ooh, 17,
Don't judge
except
the man.
they are Kenku.
Jack's is pretty.
I don't think it's plus
free-spirited,
one.
but
This is
Should have used an
0.
homage roll.
Strength is 0.
Oh,
And I will move 5 feet backwards while holding his feet.
Okay, so he kind of falls,
Sweet.
and you have him grappled there.
any falling damage?
No, it's only 5 feet up. Jax.
I will again.
But he can't shoot you guys. Very well. Thank you.
mock that guy.
One,
Yeah.
18 on the die.
Dang.
Okay, you moving anywhere?
Am I behind somebody?
You're behind the body of Vincent.
So no, he's on
He's
the
currently
ground.
bleeding out in front of you.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back.
Okay.
Take some cover.
Yeah. And like kind of to the left. Yeah, perf.
Okay. So you go there.
Use my body as a
Melcine.
shield.
Alright, I want to healing word Vincent.
Yeah, roll your damage. This is your second spell.
Yeah, I know.
Floon better be here. That's all I gotta say.
He's not gonna be here, guys.
Oh, guys, it's the
Fine.
wrong one.
Oh,
pretty
this
good.
is
They're
actually
to the city.
This is the salamander with the wings.
Can I
How much healing did you do?
5.
5. Okay, good.
Can I jump across those boxes?
You can roll acrobatics to see if you can make it.
Sure.
Why
Since
not?
you can't really take a running jump with your strength as it is, which
Yeah.
is very low.
Yeah.
It's gonna make you roll
Okay.
as opposed to doing a.
Yeah.
That'll do. Did you say acrobatics?
Yep.
21.
Yeah, you are over there,
Alright.
flanking him with Eli.
And can I... Yeah, I want to use my thorn whip to... Yeah, just try and take his head off.
Go for it. Roll your attack with advantage.
Ooh, with advantage.
You are flanking him, and you're 5 feet above him. So,
Ooh, nat 20.
all right.
Finally.
Alright, it's only D6.
2d6.
Oh, 2d6, right. Thank you. 7.
Plus
7.
No.
How would you like to finish it?
Not
I
trademark.
want to...
Finish. Yeah.
Thorn
Oh,
whip
we
comes
still got a little
out,
guy.
Finish him.
wraps
There we
around
go.
his neck, yank off his head.
And as it wraps around his beak, and he tries to fight it, and it just rips the beak right off of
goodness.
his face as the blood just pours through.
We are
and
not
he goes
good
down
people.
in a clump.
Speak for yourself.
As the Kenku, the other Kenku's there, wide-eyed, being held by Hold and yeah. Sola, you are up.
I run up to the one who Hold is holding,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, where's Floon?
Roll intimidation with
She's
advantage.
probably our least intimidating player.
Sunshine walks up to him.
With advantage. And with
Excuse
advantage.
me.
Please tell
Where's
us.
Floon?
Can you tell me where Floon is?
Says it right
please?
back.
Oh boy.
One.
She's
Five.
not finding out anything.
It doesn't really even hear you. He's too distracted by his leader's head getting ripped
No,
off.
everybody does
I didn't have a good enough
saying.
saying. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm intimidated.
All right,
I'm not.
Vincent.
Oh, can you put me next to the guy though? Since I did.
I'm sorry. Yep.
I did move.
Yeah, you're up. That's half your movement.
And then just can I get around that corner?
This corner.
No, further into the warehouse.
Here?
Yeah.
You can get to here.
Ballsy move.
Okay. Do I see anything else?
As you look in, you see a second floor loft up here
Mhm.
with stairs kind of going up, and but you don't see any movement of any other creatures.
Can I communicate that to the?
Yeah, you can.
Hey, guys, there's a loft up there. I don't know if there's more guys.
Okay.
Okay.
There's this guy.
I think you got him.
All right, Eli.
Thinking that we have the situation somewhat in tow, I'm gonna
I'm
yell
not healing, guys.
to Mort. I'm gonna go, hey Mort, you said you were an investigator, right?
You can
can
recline your
respond.
turn.
Oh, on his turn.
Yeah. So he's coming up.
Why don't you help me look for any signs of a struggle or someone being taken away? And I'm gonna walk my way. I'm actually not gonna go towards the Kanku. I'm gonna keep walking towards where Vincent said the loft is, looking for signs of struggle where they drug someone or
You
something
see
like that.
more dead bodies of people in black leather armor. You can roll perception on them or investigation, whichever you prefer. Or are you looking at one in particular or taking in the full?
Well, I
scope of
didn't
things?
expect to see that, so I'm gonna look at now.
That would be investigation then.
All right. 8.
Yeah, they. In your haste to inspect, still kind of wary of there potentially being enemies, you don't really do a very thorough search, and nothing really, other than the fact that they are black leather-clad people
Like
with
the
their
people we
throats slit.
walked past.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Rygar.
I'd like to just move up right towards Vincent. If I could get up on the
You can
crates.
dash up to him. You have 5 more feet of movement from there.
No, Vincent.
Vincent, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep. And then just position myself up on the crates if possible.
Okay, you
Yeah.
are there. Very good. Anything else?
Just gonna hold.
Okay, very good. Morthos, you now can reply. You've heard him.
All right. I will move and use my dash to get as close to him, if not further than him.
That's 30 feet.
Oh, it's 30 feet. Then I'm going to stay there, and I'm going to use my investigation to see
Yep. So you
And
can roll
look at the-
investigation on the bodies.
on the bodies.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot.
22.
Okay. You find as you look through the body, he doesn't have anything valuable on him, but he does have a tattoo of a flying snake, kind of behind his ear, underneath his hair that had been flopping down.
Can I use the rest of my dash action to still move further in?
That would be a bonus
That'd
action.
be a bonus action?
But since you don't have cunning action yet.
Alright. Then I'm going to just stay ready.
Okay, the guy is going to try to break out of Hold's grasp. What's your athletics?
Wait, he's actually prone and I'm grappling him.
He's
He can't stand
he's
up.
not technically prone. You pull him off the box. He's
13.
he didn't beat the roll anyway. But
Okay.
pulled him off the box, yeah.
And set him on his feet.
Like the gentleman hold is.
Dusted him off.
I don't know. He didn't
Is he
believe
the only
in
one
helm.
left? Is that it?
He's the only one that you see right now.
Oh.
It is now your turn.
Awesome. Well, I'll say one last chance to accept helm, and before he even gets a chance to answer, I punch him in the face.
You have advantage on this, by the way.
Because he's prone.
I'm sorry, no, I lied. I thought someone else was flanking him, but he wasn't.
13.
13 hits.
Oh. 8.
8. His eyes begin to roll back in his head, and he's swooning, holding on just barely to life. Jax.
Oh shoot. Well, I'm really far away, so I'm gonna definitely take as many steps as I can.
30.
What are these guys wearing?
They have like kind of almost like onesie hoods
Footy pajamas.
down.
But
no,
like,
they have like
any
little,
insignias,
You
any.
can roll
Those
investigation.
would be interesting
Yeah.
on the bird feet.
Oh
gosh.
Let's take it.
Well, yeah.
14.
It's a they are all rather uniform, but with the exception of the felled leader, who had the bandana. You don't see any markings of belt or anything like that on them.
Okay.
On this one, you do find some copper pieces and some silver.
Nice.
We can get to that afterwards.
Yeah, am I in range
What are you gonna try
of vicious mockery?
to? Yeah, you can mock him.
Yeah, I'll mock him. I'll call
He
him.
can mimic. Which means he
16
can
on the
mimic what he
die.
heard.
Dang, I rolled well too.
It's not opposed. It's only.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So he hears it and resists. The blood starting to come out of his ears as he shakes it off.
Come on, guys. He has like 1 hit point.
Melcine, you're up.
Alright.
I roll my math. That's all I
I wanna move over towards Hold a little bit, still staying on the boxes. And I wanna use my Thorn Whip.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Come on. Nice.
21.
That hits. And as it slashes across his throat and grips around his neck, it grabs on there and his eyes he just goes down. As you choke him to death.
I think I've had more kills tonight than I had Squid had her whole life.
You
Okay.
did great.
And that is the end of combat.
Okay.
Because you have killed everybody.
I absentmindedly start walking around, dragging his body by the foot, like a kid drags a baby, until I realize, then I drop it.
Baby?
A
Teddy
baby
Blanket?
carries a
Blanket?
teddy bear.
Blanket?
Or
Okay.
Okay,
Can I
yeah.
open the
You don't know how I
crate
grew up.
closest to
Maybe
me?
it's a baby.
So, yeah, you guys want to do like a quick after battle exploration, or do we want to pick it up from here next time? What do you want to do?
Ooh.
Take
I have
it
to
from here.
go to work in
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Then we pick it up
Yeah,
next
pick
time.
it up
Yeah.
next time.
Okay. Well, then we will pick things up from here.
Hi,
Next
I got some
time.
copper and
We're only
silver.
dying and repeating.
We
Don't
sorry we didn't take a break because of the technical difficulties in the beginning. We just went right through, and once we started the
Yeah,
battle,
you got your break at the beginning.
right. So we will pick it up right here after this little battle, and figure out what you find as you uncover the rest of the warehouse.
These people.
Dakota, why don't you come on in here and give us some
You're exhausted.
shout outs if you have anything to say.
You worked all night.
For 5 days.
More official. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining in. Thanks for bearing with us as we use new computers. There's new technical difficulties, and hopefully now they're all worked out. We're gonna have a countdown for next stream, so there'll be things on social media. There'll be a thing on Twitter and maybe even Instagram. And then when you go onto our page, it'll be live 15 minutes before-ish. Anywhere from 30 to 10 minutes before, let's be honest. And it'll have a countdown going down until we start, which will be at 7 p.m.
We should do like little fun facts during this countdown.
Thank you guys so much. We got a few follows, but we also got some subs. JRix22, J Millen 27, sure don't know that person. LC, don't know that one either. Mr. Sagan's 1028, Abrost, and Veneration and
Shout out
Draco.
Mr. Saggins.
Yeah, I wonder who that is. And so thank you guys so much for the sub. It means a lot to us, and that's just the start. We're gonna have emotes we're gonna have little badges next to everyone's names that are specifically made for the channel that are being made by a guy who makes other
Dude,
banners.
you totally look like
Thank
a
you
Dragon
so
Ball
much,
Z character
and I
on
will
the
give it
screen.
back to Matt.
Because
Alright.
the plant looks like you have flamey hair.
It looks like I'm a mohawk. It's sweet.
All right, very good. So thank you guys. Thank you for the follows and the subscriptions. We really appreciate it. And we will pick things up here next Tuesday as we continue to loot, die, and repeat.
Hopefully,
Do.
hey!
So
All right. Good night, everyone. Take care.
Don't forget to follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, I have to get Twitter.
Please end the stream now.
Yeah, you made promises that you could not keep.
Yes, so
Let's take that
we're gonna
picture.
take some